Hey, what's going on everybody? I'm Waller's Wallet, and the other day I made a comment that I wasn't high on Chase Ultimate Reward cards anymore, and I had a few people wondering why that was. So you know what? I think it's time to talk about this because I feel Chase has been inching towards this for a while, and I've tried to stay optimistic, but I just can't anymore, and it all comes down to their reward program. And I don't think the Chase Ultimate Reward program is a top tier must use program anymore. So let me explain. Now, if you want a simple way to help out the channel, consider hitting that thumbs up button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn that bell notification on as well so you don't miss out on future videos. Now, I think I've been pretty vocal about the fact that Chase has been complacent and idle with the reward program for quite a while now, and I really feel that has hurt the Ultimate Reward program. You could even say they've been pretty stale on their credit cards as well. But after United decided to go dynamic on their own flights as well as partners, and IHG rolling out dynamic pricing as well, in addition to not adding any relevant partners over the last couple of years, I feel it's time to say the Ultimate Reward program is now just the Ultimate Hyatt Reward program because that's really the only unique, valuable partner they have remaining. And I've said it before, Hyatt is a great program and their points are extremely valuable. But there was only so long Chase could hold on to that. And I just don't think it's enough anymore to keep Chase in that top tier of reward currencies. And it's not enough for me to want to keep earning Ultimate Reward points and keeping Ultimate Reward cards with annual fees just to transfer to their partners. And United was a valuable partner for Chase, and it was the other program besides Hyatt, I think, keeping them in this relevant state. But after United's latest move, I really feel like that was the last nail in the coffin for me on this program. Because now their program really hinges on one hotel program. And I really believe that we'll eventually see Hyatt be similar to Delta in regard to some of their crazy pricing on some of their reward flights. And other Star Alliance programs like Aeroplan, Avianca, or even Singapore Airlines just might be a better option for United flights over United miles. But if you look at Chase's partners, there's nothing special about Chase partners. Aer Lingus, not an often used program, would probably be more situational, also part of other reward programs. British Airways, best for short-haul American airline flights, and again, part of other programs. Emirates is going to be situational and probably best for upgrading on cash fares, also part of other programs. Flying Blue is dynamic in pricing. They pass on fuel surcharges to the customer, and they're also pretty much part of every other flexible currency program. Iberia is useful for short-haul flights and niche uses like business class fares to Madrid from the East Coast, also part of other reward programs. JetBlue, dynamic pricing, partner of other programs. Singapore Airlines passes on fuel surcharges with partners, can be a decent option for people, but also part of a lot of other programs. Southwest, dynamic pricing, and you might actually do better through their travel portal. United, dynamic pricing for their flights as well as partner flights. Virgin Atlantic, they do have some great uses, but also again, they're part of many other programs. IHG, an inflated award cost also going dynamic. Marriott has that pseudo-dynamic award pricing with peak and off-peak pricing, also part of another program. Hyatt, an amazing program. So someone please tell me where the value of Ultimate Reward point lies. It's in Hyatt. And frankly, I think it would be great to see Hyatt leave Chase and go to either American Express or Citi. Then Chase really has nothing. Then on top of that, while programs like American Express, Citi, and even Capital One offer transfer bonuses to the program, Chase doesn't. And of their 13 transfer partners, only 4 are unique to Chase: United, Southwest, IHG, and Hyatt. The other 9 loyalty programs are part of 1 or more other flexible currency programs, and 3 of the 4 unique partners for Chase are or will be going dynamic. So you're not receiving oversized value for these programs. And as far as their travel portal, their prices can be inflated. So you're not actually getting that 1.25 or 1.5 cents per point value all the time. Not to mention the fact that people who have booked flights or accommodations have had issues with Chase on refunds during this time where people aren't traveling and flights have been canceled. because the Chase travel portal is an OTA, and if Chase isn't going to be helpful, is it really worth the headache? And while other credit cards have changed earning rates or updated categories, Chase hasn't, unless you count the increased earning rates on DoorDash and Lyft. And sure, they added temporary grocery earnings, but the keyword here is temporary. And Chase does have decent credit cards, but none of them are the best in their respective class. And when it comes to the Chase trifecta or quadfecta, this is a popular set of cards. It earns well, but if their reward program is lacking and Chase doesn't want to add value to their program, why would someone want to keep earning ultimate reward points? Your program isn't special, Chase, and frankly, the only reason I think people prioritize your cards over others is due to your 524 rule. You know, the other day I was reading an article over on Miles to Memories, and there was a header or subheader in the article that grabbed my attention. And in the article it said, why Chase should follow suit. And I thought, that's just it. We are only looking for Chase to follow the other banks. They don't need to be trendsetters to make some people happy, and Chase is just partially following along with that. Except when it comes to the reward program, they're not doing anything to improve it. And if you're someone who's a coach traveler and not into super luxurious hotels like myself, then what benefit is there to earning ultimate reward points over cashback? Cashback gives you flexibility. You can book directly with the airlines or hotels that will make things easier if you have an issue. You can stack earning rates with other portals, and you can even use another OTA like hotels.com if you wanted to. You can also buy discounted gift cards or even purchase points if it makes sense for that particular redemption. You aren't tied to only a couple of partners or using a specific travel portal, because dynamic pricing is essentially making your points a fixed valued currency like cash back, and there are some great cashback cards on the market with and without annual fees. And if you're someone who's a premium cabin flyer, American Express and Citi are definitely superior for airline partners. They offer some pretty decent earning rates on their credit cards as well. And additionally, they offer transfer bonuses on their partners from time to time, and they all have access to SkyTeam, Star Alliance, and One World partners. But as we see the game change, Chase really believes their products are still great ones. And I'm no longer a believer in that, especially for their ultimate reward cards. Their co-branded credit cards are going to be hit or miss depending on how you travel. Like, I like their Hyatt credit card. I think it's a very valuable card, and that card is worth keeping for me. And in its current state, while I understand there's still value in the ultimate reward program, the ultimate reward program is not a program I'll be putting a lot of effort into. Sure, I'll keep using my 5% card like the Chase Freedom and Ink Cash, but that's pretty much about the extent I'll be using Chase cards. And while I do really like Hyatt, there are other hotels outside of Hyatt I can stay at, or I can even use Airbnb. So while I'm a big fan of Hyatt, I'm not going to hitch myself to a reward program that doesn't want to improve itself and it is relying on a single partner to really offer its value. And there are so many options out there for hotels. I mean, I don't need Hyatt, although I like them. I mean, if I wanted to use an OTA, I could use hotels.com and I would be just fine doing that, and I would still be rewarded. And one thing about this game is that it's always changing, and Chase can come back from the dead here, but they need to make improvements to their program and add value to it. And I know some people like to pump up Chase, and Chase gets a lot of positive attention, but there could be certain reasons why they're painting everything Chase does in a positive light. And another thing I would consider, if you're someone who does stay a lot at Hyatt, and you're someone who has that Hyatt co-branded credit card, remember you do get that category 1 through 4 certificate when you spend $15,000 on your Hyatt credit card. So it would be worth running the numbers to see if that's worth it for you. Now, while I think the Chase Ultimate Reward program has really fallen down the rankings after the United devaluation, I also realize that to optimize and get the maximum points you can, Chase cards are still important due to the 524 rule. So I'm not telling you to completely disregard Chase cards, but I just don't think of them as a top tier program anymore. They just don't compete, and while Hyatt is a great partner, it's not enough anymore. So while I'm not sold on Ultimate Reward for long-term use anymore, People new to the game should still get their Chase bonuses because those bonuses are still worth thousands of dollars. But as someone who's late in the game, like myself, I'm not concerned with that anymore, and Chase isn't important to me, and they won't be until they address their underwhelming program. But yeah, I'll be curious to see what Chase does, or if they do anything at all with their Ultimate Reward program, but my hopes aren't too high, and until then, I'm not going to miss them. So tell me, do you think the Ultimate Reward program is a top tier program? Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in this video. If you want to help support the channel, a simple way would be links on the website or in the description below. And if you know somebody who could benefit from this video, feel free to share it with them. And until next time, safe travels and take care.